think last time check about 2 o'clock. Let me go. Yeah. That's FOMC 2 p.m. And we have news 9 a.m. as well. Our time. Yo chat, why pray? Only the pan, bro. Everybody good? Do. I just run the analysis so we can go out. We have news all the way at 2 p.m. bro. So I'm probably just gonna spark another stream later on. Yo, Big, so I pray. Everything active, bro. Fully active. Anything you wanna? Remember them days there. Yo, chat, give me a second, bro. I'll start running analysis in a second. Hold on. Show a screen. Can I see my screen, bro? You not seeing my screen? But on chat, me I load up freaking broker. I'ma need this, bro. You already can tell. Like second time, me I see that. Alright, I'm ready now. Alright, ready now, chat. Alright, so let's get straight into the analysis. So we can go out with feed. Oh, we got so we hit all-time highs in December, like a week ago or less. But yesterday was a good day to chat. Yes, I swear yesterday was a crazy day. I rate like the price action yesterday like at 7 out of 10. Price action. Kingpin, what up, bro? What up? Hey chat, let's just run the analysis, get some levels mark up. It's my first time looking at the charts from like yesterday. From we took a trade yesterday. But that's the it's not the daily candle high, not the daily, the monthly. Hold on, let me say something first. Weekly candle. Weekly candle resistance. Alright. $45.49 weekly candle resistance to push all the way back down towards 99 levels. This weekly candle, if this weekly candle going to reject, I would expect this weekly candle reject from here, 43.01. So if this candle push back down to re-break its lows, most likely we're going to get a closure below, and this going to be a fake out. But we got 3 days and 9 hours left, chat. I would expect this should be the weekly candle low, and the weekly candle should be able to flip bullish. But if we don't flip bullish, once we get like a closure below the range, we could look for more sells going down next week. Yeah, drop down to the daily close below slightly, 43.29. Next daily candle open up, print a mini wick, start push up. As you can see, we have some rejection to the left. We break out 68 levels. We break out at this resistance, so we have this to the left, check. Since we break out, I will just wait. You see any closure back below 43.68, any closure back below this level, or 66, sorry, this yellow line that I have right here, any closure back below, we could look for sales going down towards the daily candle low and the overall range fill, like the previous daily candle wick fill at 43.01. So yeah, chat, that's the levels. If this can go for reject, we get closures below like 66. Price, would I expect price push down towards 43.01, basically a range fill, and the previous daily can go wick fill as well. So that's how we look at the daily time frame. Let's drop down to the 4 hour. 4 hour candle got 34 minutes left. We're close respecting. Hold on, let me put this level up. Yeah, we close respecting. Or slightly below. I'm gonna say respecting, chat. Yeah. 4 hour candle close respecting. We'll push up for a top week. We're still in a reject. Let me measure this 4 hour candle, see how far this candle push. Like 200, 315 pips. Let me see something. I'm gonna go back. More just a look at to see if this hourly candle, like more see the structure where this hourly candle have, chat, cause clearly we're bullish. But when I drop to like the smaller time frame, you see like the structure within this 4 hour candle. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna zoom in. Alright, so this 4 hour candle open up right here. As you can see, we open up, we print a low, push up, minor rejection, press push up again, print another low. So basically the structure within this 4 hour candle, the current 4 hour candle, chat. This is how the 4 hour candle look. Put this right as so. Put that right as so, put this right as so, another high. So yeah, this is basically the 4 hour time frame. See how I move like close it, and put this up. I'm drying kind of rough still, but we get the idea. So it's like, and this 4 hour candle, since we open up, we have a level right here. We have a level right here at 90.94, 43.94. We have a resistance. And chat, me I go remove all these lines. Just like break down like the time frame. These lines aren't buys above or sells below. None of that. I just like to break down all the time frames and then my mark up like levels. But yeah, I have a high at 02. Remember earlier I said once if this candle flip, not flip, but if we get a closure below. Yeah, if we get a closure below, was it on the daily? Yeah, it was off of the daily chat. I was saying if we get a closure below like 72, or earlier I said 66, but yeah. Anyway, around this level chat, we have clean range going down towards like the daily candle flip, but we're not there yet. Right now we're at 94, 43, 94. So I would expect price, like if price going to push down, we're going to need a top wick. So basically we have like a minute left until this 30-minute candle close. So if this 30-minute candle close bearish below the range chat, you would expect another top wick, something like this. If we close bearish below, you would expect the next candle like push up, print a top wick. After we print a top wick, then we reject, if we're going to reject. So I'm just gonna wait for like some more lower highs. So once price push down and push down towards, if price push down towards like 72 areas, this the level we're looking for sells below based off of the daily time frame chat. You see me? So that's the idea I'm gonna have for sells right now. And for the buys, so that's the sales idea. For the buys them chat, back to this. My drawing kind of mess up. I see that. So chat, price print, price, we have like a support right here, so, or a resistance, sorry, support right here, so. This more like two things can happen chat. It's like price can push down, and remember we're looking for sales below 72, but if price push down and we don't close below 72 and we print a low, push back up, close above the range, this could be liquidity chat. This right here, so see like this right here, so could be liquidity chat. You see me? So if we push down and we print a fake out below the range, but we never tap 72 levels, cause this would be 72 chat. Based off of the drawing, this right here would be like 72 levels. Based off of the drawing. So if that don't happen and we don't push down but we print a low at like a level, 44 level, we could work with that if price close back above the range, cause that confirm everything. So if we print a fake out and price fail to close back above the range, then we just avoid that. But if we do get a closure back above the range, could I wait for a retest, and after the retest we could even look for buys above range 2. So this would have been the first breakout. So this can go push up and we break out. This would be range 1 breakout. We could just wait for a range 2 breakout. Price push up, reject, and then push back up again once it break range 2, because this would have been the range 2 breakout. Once that level get break, we could look for buys above. We go up above this level, because this would have been the range 2 breakout. So range 1, range 2, yeah. That's the idea for the buys chat. We just need to see this liquidity, and this can be in any direction. If like we look for buys, it would have pushed down before we push up, and for the sells, like what I said, we already have like a top wick for the sells. So I would like, because look at the daily time frame. The daily time frame already print a top wick, so it's not like we need like a steep top wick for the sells, because we already have it on the daily time frame. So yeah chat, that's the idea for the buys, and we already break down the idea for the sells. So yeah, let me just delete everything and get some real levels markup with the idea in mind Remember we said we're looking for sales, was it below 72, 66? Yeah, that's the 4 can go flip, right? Boom. If we take sales below 72, 43.72, we could look for close full. What's the range going down? We have cleaners. This is like 54 pips, chat. You see, like if we push down towards like the next closest support, which would be right here at 42, no 43.66.69, that would be 50 pip range going down. So we put another level right here, boom, and we would need a top wick. As you can see in the past, price was able to reject from this level. Sometimes we was able to reject from this level, 81. So we can work with anyone at this level, chat, any one of these. On top of that, the daily candle already have a top wick as well, all the way up at 44.04. So yeah, so that's the markup for the sells, and let me do the buys. What was the idea for the buys again? I was saying, yeah, we would have to like print a low. Yeah, it's this chart. If we're going to take buys, you see just now price was able to print a low, but we never pushed down towards 72, 43.72. That's what I was saying earlier. If this bearish can go push down and we print a low at like 75, and instead of push down towards 72, price just push back up. Once price start to close above the range, we could say alright, we could look for buys above the range, not above the first breakout, range 2 breakout. So this would be the first breakout, because this is the resistance right here. This would be the first time we break out. Once the price retest, push back up, retest and break out for the second time, and this would be the buys going up. So yeah, let's see. These are the lows I was talking about, chat. We're gonna see if price gonna respect this low, close back above the range, or if we break this low and push down towards 72, we have ideas for sells. So yeah, I will just wait and see how price print, but that's basically the idea, chat. So let me remove this, put this right here. So chat, remember, we are waiting for a closure above 01. We are looking for buys above 01, because that's like range 1 breakout. But once we start to get a closure above, then we're way closer. See if this can respect its lows, or if we don't respect it low, the low, the price push down and re-break the low, we're still good, because we have ideas for sells right below 72 areas, 43.72.49. And yeah, if we should get activated in sells chart, this would be break even. Could look to go break even right here, 43.69.49. It's good to risk free level. Let me see, so that be risk free at 27 and close full at 52. Let's see though, we're not there yet. Chat, give me like 2 seconds, chat. I'm gonna be back real quick. for now, I'm gonna see you.
What's the door cool, no?
But the door cool your fuck. Hold on till my done stream. When I done stream, I did that. When I done, bro. We got 5 minutes until this 15 close. Looks like we're gonna close bearish chat. Zia will close. If we close above 84, that would be a bearish closure respecting. And if we close below 75, we'll just wait for another top wick. Right, this can go close below like 75. You would expect the next 15 minute can go to print a top wick 33.79 minimum. If we break and we print a high at 83, that good as well. But minimum chart, we need to see a top wick at 43.79.68. So once price print a top wick, then we could look for sells on the rebreak of the lows or on the candle flip. Yeah, or we could just wait for like a minute closure below 43.72 or like a minute closure below this level. Wait for another small retest and take advantage of the range fill. Where that are the idea. I see how we close in 3 minutes. Hopefully this can go close below. You know what I'm saying? You used to be cool, bro. Are you afraid to go there? What I do? I can't even tell about this or that because I feel like ice. I turn on back in. One time. Like we're re-breaking the lows chat before we even close. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah? We're like ice, bro. I'm afraid to go there. I'm done go buy some dog. Yeah, bro, cause I'm busy, bro. Yeah. Yeah. I get whole dog. So I'm sure you can run back. Use this. Hmm? How much are they I know upon that?
Mm-hmm.
How much are they I know upon that?
Money?
Mm-hmm.
They were 14 at bro, man, I drop a seat on the game, bro. Here, man, I'll be at some sense so I play. But after our level match, I reach 15 to cap one, then one go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I play. One catch me one, bro. Catch it, then, yeah.
And when you reach like a different level.
It's a man, remember that 25. 25. What I said? So. 13, 20. Yeah, this again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a complete level 15 and 5 and then 10 now. Which about level 10 and now. So that's how I try to carry it down.
Yeah.
Okay, it is now. Do it again and look for try complete another goal for the next one.
No lie.
So it's a complete 26. So maybe 10 now.
No joke. All the other one you work, you know, I'm show you. I'm a top dog, I fuck with I waste my time, bro. I just see how you go, bro. But I waste of time, bro. Waste of time. sure. You no match now play today?
What kind of match?
Ball game.
No, brother.
So chat that I top week where we look fine now. You see me? So we finally push up
You
towards.
like Ramadan too?
Yeah, bro, me I say if you use it, like, but you know
Yo,
done.
mom, please. No, else.
Peter. Crush you out, dog. I could just start doing Jody. As I'm say chat, we are waiting now to see if we can get some rejection, cause that's how we did our wait pan. Can go close below and we get a top week up towards 84, 85 levels. After we get a top week, we wanna see if this current 15-minute candle can reject flip bearish, and we look for sells below like 72. Is in my chat. And if this can gonna reject, remember we also have idea of if this can go print a bottom wick at 86 and just push straight back above the range, we look for buys. We look for range to break out. We look for buys above range 2. Oh god.
Man, people, they ain't gonna give no dice. Some dice, one, bro.
Like they know that you want, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, give. Yeah, go in. No fight, but we gonna win. Yo, chat, if you don't have no questions and you can ask, you see me? Hopefully, you understand like the ideas we have. There's a wait for see how price like react, see where we close above or below before we look for execute. You can get the fire, bro. Yo, chat, give me like 2 seconds, chat. I'll be back. put on. We go out there so now. Nah, the run back in. Huh? Oh, a red one, like that one there. And the one we have them nice here. Oh, that one they have it everywhere. A Jamaica buy. How will you get that, bro? Like, like it's a fat woman you take that from. Yeah. Yeah. In a cold. Mm-hmm. So I go on. Wherever you have a close below upon your 15, it was respecting 12 minutes left. Or even your previous hour, like you can go weekly, that would be decent. We could look for cells go down towards most of the range going down. It's like a 50 pip range, 56. We would have to get a closure below though. And another top week. make some adjustment. 77, 43, 77. We'll break at the lows. Roll on chat. That would be decent. I'll print a top week already too. So chat, we could look for sales below like 81, but we just need like a closure below. We got like 10 seconds. Let's see if this 5-minute candle can close below. Gonna be 15, 17, 36. 23. And we'll close respecting. Like the last 10 seconds, this 5-minute candle close respecting chat. So yeah, we're gonna just have to wait. We're still within the range. Like I see, we have like a level, yeah. Let me see if it'll pick up. Hold on. You know, I pick up, you know. No, I pick up mine. They're not gonna be able to hear because I'm gonna cut grass with the load machine, but when they're not hearing. Yeah. All breakouts. That would be all the flip to as well. 30-minute can go flip. Chat, we're almost we're close to getting a trade. I just wait for like a closure. We just need that closure. We have ideas for both buys and sells. You see me? whether price close below or if it close above. This candle got 6 minutes left until we close. Would I expect this 30-minute candle flip bullish? But we don't need a closure above on the 5-minute candle. Once this candle close above, next candle open up, push down, print up a bottom wick. Once that candle flip, we should be able to fill the range. Got like the last minute. So chat, we might get some buys. We might get some buys above 86. But we have to wait until this candle close though. Seconds. Feeler. Alright, this might gonna be a market execution. Depends on how we open up still and we close respecting. Yeah. We close respecting, chat. It's not the same. I was waiting for a closure above this yellow line I have right here. We close respecting 86. So I have to just wait. What we can do is wait for like a top wick. See if this can go flip bullish, print a top wick at 86 right here, and then reject. We could put buy stop on the rebreak at the highs. But we need to see some rejection first. At least flip bearish down towards 85. We can push down towards 85 chat and rebreak its highs. That would have been decent. That would have been, what's the range? Range going up only 20 pips though. Yeah, so no, I really take that chat when the range going up is only 20 pips, but this is what I was talking about. See this 5-minute candle print a high and then we reject, flip back bearish. I was going to put buy stop on the rebreak at the highs, but as I said, the range going up is not the best. It's only like a 20 pip range going up. So we could just wait for a breakout and look for buys above 86. Because above 86 we have like a cleaner range going up. This hour 26, that would have been 58, that would have been 44. So we could use 93, 44, yeah, no, 43, 93.70. Could I use that? Say a chat, may I avoid the rebreak at the highs because the range going up is just not that much. May I wait for like a breakout. Or we can wait for a 15-minute closure within 2 minutes. The buys would have been clean, but no FOMO chat. There's a reason why we never hop in. It's because the resistance is right here. 43.89. This is the resistance and it's only a 20 pip range going up. So I'd rather just wait until price break above. If price break above the resistance and take buys above 89, cause above 89 we have like way better ranges going up. for sure. But me not gonna lie, chat, it's like sometimes I can see a good trade and still stay out. Cause this 5 minute, the rebreak at the highs around right here, 87 levels. The buy on the rebreak at the highs after print a low, it was a decent buy, but it's just the ranges. I don't wanna take that range. I rather a different range. Even though the trade was clean, the range is only like a 20 pip range. Wow, oh well, it can go flip. Just I see that. Alright. And we're heavily bullish. Alright. Alright, shall we finally get a closure? Yeah. I want to see this can go print a low. What I need to see this can go print another low. Oh, too much line. Hold on. Too much lines. Delete some of them. So yeah, chat. Once like once this can go print a low, we're good. And that decent. This decent. No more so like a closure above chat. Once if this can manage to close above. Not a lower for a minute time frame. Good. Let me see. Because most likely, move to take buys off of the candle flip, it would be on the rebreak at the highs. Let me see the range going up. Move that. 28. Move that. 3 minutes left. And chat, don't count out the sells either. Because the sells, we can still take sells today. I'm like, even though it's a bullish day, even though the daily bullish, we could still get some sells, but so just don't count that out. Would I need like confirmations though? Like range, break the highs. Now this candle is about to close below. So any closure below, another retest, we should be able to fill the range. Textbook plays, bro. That look good. That look good. That look good. But chat, we're gonna market execute sells chat. In 5 seconds. We're gonna need a top wick though. Once this can go print a top wick. That's what we need. We need a top wick. And I hear myself. We need a top wick at 82. 43, 82 chat. Alright, just gone sells chat. Just market execute sells just now. Soon as we print that top wick, can't even hear nothing, bro. But yeah, chat, this is the trade I just got into. So weekend just sells. TP would be on the range fill right here. And stops would be on the breaker structure. But yeah, hopefully I understand the idea behind the trade. That's the trade I got into. $115. Alright, chat. This is now a risk-free trade. Yup. This is now a risk-free trade, chat. Move stop loss to break even. Trade risk-free. See, let me think I bug out. Alright, chat. Closing full right there. Closing full right there. That is it. I'm not in this trade. Just close full TP smack. Well, I closed full before. I think I make like what? 37 pips just now. 37 pips off of that trade, chat. So I'm gonna close right here. Right there, so. But yeah, that trade was a clean trade, chat. Hopefully I understand the idea behind it though. Was quick and fast. Weekend tree sells. I think we took the weekend tree off the minute time frame. The 5-minute candle not even closed yet. Still haven't closed on the 5-minute time frame. Was a weekend tree sells at what time? Wait. 9:33. Yeah. 37 pips. Let me just journal that real quick. 9:33. Yeah. But chat, hopefully I understand the idea behind that trade, cause that's the most important thing, is it? Even though it's a bullish day, we still get some sells, chat. Cause it's just like Sila. It's about like structure and what price doing. Look at the daily candle. Yeah, we're super bullish on the daily time frame. But like if you look at current price, it's like this are the thing when I notice. Price was ranging. I'll explain this to you. It was in a range right here, chat. This was a range, right? Price break out the range right here. See that? Price break out the range and we push up right here. See this bullish candle, we break out the range and we push up. And after that, we close back into the range. So that's basically a fake out. See, after we push up, we print a high, consolidation, manipulation, candle push all the way back down. And we get a closure below the range. After we get a closure below the range, then we take sells on the next 5 minute. The next minute candle, we not even wait until the 5 close. But sells on this 5-minute candle would have been decent as well. So after consolidation, manipulation, I would expect price to continue down now. Yeah, a continuation. So yeah, chat. This trade was like textbook plays, bro. Like the easiest trade for the entire week. But yeah, I'm just journal that, call it a day, and we'll come back tomorrow. This was a weekend just sells. Back into the range after we print a fake out. It was off the minute time frame. Make like 37 pips. Change the color real quick. Max drawdown, and that trade never had any drawdown either, chat. That was like a good weekend trade, or we did. Wait, I'm gonna check. Yeah, we had like 16 pip drawdown. Wait, I'm not even sure. Fuck it, bro. We had 16 pip drawdown. I would have to watch back his stream, cause we never seen a drawdown in an MT5. My MT5 never had any drawdown. No pineapple. Today super bullish. Yeah, 36. Wait, man, I forgot make this get bigger. I see them. That, bro. That chat. Yeah. I'm gonna change the color of this too. Alright, we're good now. See there, this is the journal chat. So it's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But who remember this? Me remember this, bro. I remember that day the second December. I never forget that day, bro. Boy, so that is it though, chat. Me soon tomorrow. Hopefully, I understand the idea behind the trade. I might see you guys at 2 p.m. because we have FOMC. I might spark a live stream. Or yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, chat. That's the trade for today. Hopefully, I understand the idea behind it. And you can just drop a like on the stream so YouTube can like push out the stream to more people when you leave a like. And that is it. See you guys tomorrow. And I might show up at 2 for FOMC. But yeah, chat. That is it. Love and respect to everybody who followed out by the stream. Annihilates and go and melt. That is it, chat.